Alrighty, everyone. Welcome to the 5-Star Realty Shut Up and Race Street Stock Series coming your way tonight from Iowa Motor Speedway. Should be a good one tonight in the Woody's Designs 100 here this evening. And this coming into the night should be a lot of fun. I know they ran a 50 lapper here on Thursday. The track was slick. They had all kinds of problems slipping and sliding around the racetrack. Here tonight, we'll see if that problem continues. Also, we take a look here through the field here tonight. Dustin Shepard coming into the night, still your points leader. And man, he's won some great races this year. And also, he has just been so consistent all year round. He's really set it up to where he doesn't have to worry as much. I think he's got like a 52-point lead coming into the night at Iowa. And if he just keeps doing what he's been doing all year long, it'll pay off for him here. And he's having a championship caliber season. But before we go any further, here is we run out of practice time. Let's thank all of our sponsors, including 5-Star Realty Group. And man, if you have planned a vacation Central Panhandle of Florida, check out 5-Star Realty Group LLC. They'll hook you up with some great rental properties down there. Also some investment opportunities and more of the sort down there in Florida as well. Oh, your one-stop shop for everything you need. Check out 5-Star Realty Group on Facebook or look them up on their website. Also, on board here, the title sponsor of tonight's race, Woody's Designs. If you're looking for a paint for your iRacing car, doesn't matter what it is, whether it's a street stock like these here, or even your GT3s, GT4s. What about the new Porsche Cayman coming out? Check out Woody's Designs on Facebook, and they'll help you out as well. Of course, we can't forget about our caution sponsor for the year, Touch of Class Auto Body out of Ohio. They need taking care of all your auto body needs. Also on board, Kelly's Custom Engraving, our trophy sponsor for the year, taking care of the trophy for us and all kinds of other cool things, especially during these Keystone races, which we got another one coming up here in a couple of weeks. We'll talk about that here in just a moment. Also, Taz Motorsports been on board with us ever since the get-go here. Taz Motorsports as well, along with Taylor Motorsports. We've actually got cars heading on track here, wrapping up their practice session as they do. So they'll finish up their practice session. We'll get ready to go green flag racing here in just a moment. 5-Star Realty Street Stock Series here on Extreme Sim TV. It's been a great year so far. We head into Iowa tonight. Should be a lot of fun here as well. I want to welcome everyone in the chat room here this evening, coming out with us here for the street stock. Some great racing these cars have put on throughout the year. Still rolling here as always. We'll take a look here. Practice wrapping up here in about 1 minute. They'll be done with their practice session and we can move along to race time. You see right now Dustin Shepard out there. You see Army National Guard on that car as he's up near the wall doing a great job. But again, I don't know that anybody's got anything for Dustin Shepard this season as far as points goes. A little loose there. Lock it down, Dustin. Man, we're going to have problems tonight. I can done see it. These cars every bit as loose as they talked about them being. And again, Dustin comes in with a 50 or so points lead. And, that sounds like a lot, but it can get away from you in a hurry if you're not very careful here, as they got about 30 seconds of practice remaining before we go racing here tonight. And we're getting to that part of the season. I think this is race number 12 on the season. And, you know, you still got a long way to go, just over halfway, and you don't want to make any mistakes. You've come this far. Definitely don't want to make any mistakes now that you're this far into it. Practice time running out here. And so here we go. Checkered flag is out. And right now we're going to go on over into qualifying time here. And we'll get that green flag on the racetrack. 5 minutes of qualifying headed your way right now. Should be a lot of fun. We'll take a look at our qualifying here tonight. See the 69 machine on track. Of course, when qualifying runs out, we will go to our national anthem and we'll get back for the start of this one. A couple more cars rolling out right now onto the speedway. There is the 20 machine. Pay the Bills number 20 out on track right now. Coming up to speed, trying to warm the tires up the best he can. It's going to be interesting here. You know, you've got a long track here, pretty big for these street stocks, and they were talking about cold tires. The car wanting to come around with them, and we'll see how it works out. Patrick to the top of the board, 27 flat. We're going to stay with the 20 here. He's coming up to speed right now through 3 and 4. And across the stripe right now. And Cody Hubbard to P number, looks like 8 or 9 here. See the 96 on track as well. That beautiful race car out there doing his thing as well. We'll continue along here. And the 96 scores. Good little run there for that 96. And let's see where it puts him. See him on our chart. Oh, he's about 24th. Just missed our top qualifying chart. Royce right now up there doing a great job as well. On the pole, 26.785 as well. Couple more headed to pit road. There's the 72 machine, Mr. Michael, out there on track as well. Having a decent run and into turn number 1 and 2. Well, we'll continue along right now. 72 machine, 26 on the board. A very big field here tonight. Well over 26 or so cars that will take the Iowa Speedway here tonight. And they'll continue along. Looks like we got about a minute left in qualifying. And then we can get ready for our race tonight, folks. And right now, Danny having a pretty good run as well from that Turn 3 Racing Network. 04 machine doing a great job. Well, guys, we got a minute left in qualifying. Right now, Royce on top. You see Dustin Shepard right there as well. And again, we've seen cars getting loose all throughout qualifying, which is exactly what we kind of predicted to happen. Of course, Dustin Shepard coming over off a win there at the Charlotte Roval Rest Week and Bristol. So, I mean, he has had a run, 3 wins on the season. I believe that is the most wins of anybody right now. Philip Martin would be the next in line at 2. But 5 minutes 27 seconds. Track should close at 5 minutes left in qualifying for their meeting. So we're going to step away for our national anthem. Right now, Royce out in front of the qualifying order. Folks, we'll be right back here from Iowa Motor Speedway here in a moment. All right, back here at Iowa, we're getting the cars gridded up. Let's take a look at your starting order for tonight. And let's take a look at that front row right now. Royce doing a great job starting on pole here tonight. Right beside him, Dustin Shepard in P2. Justin there in third. Thomas starts from P4 right now tonight in that 54 machine. Jess Womack there in fifth. Captain Caveman rolling off sixth here tonight, starting seventh. Ryan Johnson. Philip Martin comes in eighth. Ninth, Wayne. 10th, Jacob starting 11th here tonight. That's going to be Gary. Cody Hubbard rolls from the 12th position. 13th, Jerry Stone. 14th, Jonathan Cross. 15th is going to be Joshua Taylor. 16th, that's going to be Mr. Knowles. 17th, Patrick Smith. Michael starts 18th here tonight. 19th, the 96 machine alongside Vern. And Brad Taz Becker, 21st. JP starts 22nd tonight. Really far back for these guys. Mike Todd, 23rd. A point. 24th, 25th, and Danny, 26th, Bud. 27th, Charlie. Daryl in 28th. And Nolan in 29th to round out the field here tonight. 29 cars here tonight, folks. I hope you enjoyed tonight's coverage. It should be a lot of fun as we're back underway here at Iowa. And looks like next time by, we will get the green flag in the air here. Get them underway. 100 laps here tonight. Let's take a look at your track facts for Iowa Motor Speedway. Iowa right now, just under a mile racetrack, 100 laps here tonight, or 89 miles. 68 degrees track temp, 66 degrees air temp. Cooler temperatures should help with the slickness of the racetrack here tonight. And we will see how that pans out. Alright, cars heading off of turn number 2. So that, you know what that means. That pace car getting ready to dive down pit road, turn them loose. And we'll be racing for 100 laps here tonight. 100 laps coming your way. Everybody right there on that front row. And here we go. Green flag getting ready to be displayed. Royce will lead them down. And here we go. That 76 machine leads them to green, and we are underway. A little contact there off the very start. That could have been big. They keep it straight, though, into turn number one. Turn one, you see right behind him, that's the 19 sliding up the racetrack. He's got a challenge underneath of him. That is a battle for the fifth position right now. And that is Mr. Caveman right there in fifth, trying to hang on, sliding back just a little ways. Ooh, one car sideways. That's going to be Womack. He'll hang on to it here. And completion of lap number one. Right now, we got a battle for the race lead. You see Justin alongside Royce. And Justin dead side by side down the back straightaway. Big trouble back of the pack. One car hard in the wall. And that is the 20 and the 8 going around as well. And it's going to be a parking lot down the back straightaway. At least 5 or 6 cars involved. Man, oh man. That back straightaway. Oh, look at that. Just, oh, nowhere for these guys to go. The 96, that's Dustin Shepard, your points leader there, involved as well. And we just got done talking about how he had a points lead coming into the night, but he needed to keep it nice and calm. And that is not what he wanted. Quite a bit of damage to the left front of that machine. Not going to help his effort here tonight at all. One more look at it. That's Dustin Shepard getting caught up in all this. He literally had nowhere he could really go. The 96 gets ping-ponged around there. The 27 caught up in it as well. And brings the yellow out once again. So we are going to wait here. Of course, Mr. Knowles sitting there second in points. In the 92 machine. Let's see how he fares through all this. Seen Mr. Knowles here. He's right back here, right around all the craziness as they went into the back straightaway. Now he's sitting second in points right now. Shepard caught up in it. Looks like Knowles is going to somehow figure out a way to squirt through this mess. See, right there in front of him is where it kind of kicked off, and he was able to slide to the bottom, taking that number 92 Old Spice machine right on through. That is exactly what he wanted to do. And now we're under caution here. And right now up front is going to be, looks like the 36. You see the 76 of Royce setting in second here. We get ready for a restart here in a moment. 5 laps complete. Already one big accident on the evening. And your points leader getting caught up in it. That's going to be a huge opportunity for the guys sitting right behind him to try to make up some points. If they can just keep it clean here. So we'll get ready to line them up one more time here tonight. So we'll get them lined up once again. And again, the points as is coming into tonight, you were going to look at it. And there was a 54-point gap to Knowles. Another 5-point gap back to JP. Unfortunately, JP deep in the field as well. Really not in much of a position to take advantage. The car is clean, but the car pretty deep right now in the field. He's going to have to make up some ground here if he's going to get it done in that Kelly's custom engraving machine. Dustin Shepard on pit road again. Car looks to be decent. I mean, as decent as you're going to make it. Right now being scored 23rd. This is not where he wants to be here. Points leader on pit road as we are speaking. Getting ready to roll back off once again. And right now, Dustin Shepard being scored in the 24th position. Last car on the lead lap. And actually, here comes the leaders. He may go a lap down here. He's coming off pit road now. Looks like he's going to beat them off. We're getting ready to go green. Quite a bit of damage to that left front area of that car. And that is not going to help that car's aerodynamics here tonight. Shepard's going to have a long way to go before he can make up all the ground needed. At 7 of 100 complete here tonight. Well, here we go. Getting ready to go green in just a moment. As we will turn them loose once again here tonight. Lights are off on the iRacing pace car. Green getting ready to go in the air here. And wait on it, wait on it, wait on it. Green is out. We're back underway here from Iowa Speedway. Right now, everybody heads towards turn number 1 and 2. The 36 out front, the 54 right there in second. Thomas having a good run in that shut up and race number 54 machine. Machine down the back straightaway here. He's got all kinds of challenge from Royce. A little bit sideways goes Thomas. Now he'll try to stay in front of that 76 machine of Royce, but Royce will jump to the bottom. We'll see him take the spot maybe in 1 and 2. Possibly here. Off of turn number 2, still side by side. Coming up on 10 complete this time by. Royce to the bottom of the racetrack. He'll take over. Yellow flag on the surface once again. Trouble back straightaway, and looks like that is Danny from the Turn 3 Racing Network into the outside wall. And trouble for that machine. Go back and look at it one more time. Again, Danny from over to Turn 3 Racing Network, bringing all their action to you as well. It just got caught up in it. Nothing he could have done. The 32 was up high. Gets pinched into the wall. Yellow back out. Let's grab him, Mr. Danny, here, shall we? See if we can get a word on Mr. Danny here. Hey, Danny, Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, how's it going, man?
Well, nothing you could have done there. Nowhere you could really go there, buddy.
No, definitely wasn't expecting that.
Well, that's unfortunate, buddy. You think you can get the car fixed, get back out there and be all right?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think there's too much damage to the car, so we should be able to get going again.
Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just send a repair bill over to Roger. How about that?
Sounds good to me. Let's send it his way.
Yeah, we don't want you repairing it.
Yeah, it wouldn't be quality work if I was getting after it. I'll let him handle that.
10-4, buddy. Well, get back out there and get at it, buddy. And best of luck to you going forward, my man.
All right, thank you.
Mr. Danny there is where he is on the pit road. 4 fresh tires and fuel. And right now, the 36 machine right now setting in the lead right now. Justin doing a great job leading the way. He's got Royce right there behind him as we're 11 of 100 complete here tonight at Iowa Motor Speedway. So 12 out of 100 complete. See the pace car right there. A couple of cars coming off of pit road as well. Royce having a good car here tonight, but he lost the lead here early and hasn't been able to get it back. And right now, everybody pretty much single file down the back straightaway, waiting on the lights to go off on the pace car once again to get them back going. Beautiful number 36 sit guard machine. How's everyone in chat tonight? Everybody having a good night? Hello, Miss Molly. Hi, Zach. Just JP, I see you in there. Hey, Dale, I see you there as well. We're 12 complete of 100 here at Iowa. We'll get ready to go back double file here in just a moment. Get him back green flag racing. Let's check in on Dustin Shepard back here. He's back up to 18th. So he's made up some ground in that number 96 or number 69 machine. So he's making up ground. He's trying to minimize his loss here. He got caught up in an early accident early on in this one down the back straightaway. Now he's just trying to catch up and do the best he can with that number 69 machine. And down the back straightaway they go, single file once again. So right now the 69 machine of Shepard setting in P18 on the board overall. $14 laps being posted as we get ready to go back double file once again. And we'll get to the front of the pack here in a moment. See Royce up there on the top side, the 54 on the bottom for this restart, along with the 36 there as well. So here Justin goes. He'll lead them to green. Once again, will be 15 on the board this time by here from Iowa Motor Speedway, and we'll wait on it. We come through 3 and 4, get ready to put it back out. Pace car dive down pit road. Set up in a race, 5-star Realty Street Stock Series Woody Designs 100 at Iowa is back green. Once again, 15 on the board this time by. Single file up front, but here comes that 54 Thomas doing a great job jumping to the bottom. Got a little bit free. These guys really haven't had time to warm the tires up. Here comes Roy shooting to the bottom to the racetrack. The 36 will defend. Great defense there from Justin. Keeping Royce back there behind him. 16 on the board this time by. Yellow flag out on the racetrack. Back under caution again. And it's the 28 this time going around, and Dustin Shepard hard into the outside wall. And that's going to pretty much do it for our points leader. Oh my goodness, Dustin Shepard. And a couple of more taken out with him. He was back here in the pack trying to recover. And you're going to see the wreck happen right in front of him. Shepard on the top side of the racetrack. The 28 gets free and just drives Shepard hard in the outside wall up and over. Taylor down there as well going over. And that is pretty much going to end Shepard's night, I would imagine, as far as being anything competitive. That car is destroyed. Lucky the thing's even still running. And he'll get it back to pit road, but I think that car is, for all intents and purposes, killed. Right now scored 22nd. This may well be his worst finish of the season. He's going to try to keep the car running, looks like. But that car is just absolutely destroyed. He'll hit pit road here. Remember, coming in with a 52-point lead. Not the night here at Iowa that Mr. Dustin Shepard wanted. To his box, they'll start working on the car, and we'll see if we can get a word with him. Man, oh man. Hey, Dustin Shepard, Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, buddy, not the night you wanted at all, my friend.
Yeah, man, I've got sucked up in everybody else's mess every time.
Any idea on what happened right there, buddy?
Uh, Somebody got loose at the bottom, came across the track, and took out about 3 guys. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of ridiculous.
Well, man, you come in with a 54-point lead here tonight. You know, at least you had that cushion, but not the way you wanted to spend the night for sure.
Oh, not at all. Said I was fast and just passing cars, but every time I go to pass somebody, I get caught in somebody else's mess. So,
Alrighty, Dustin. Well, best of luck to you as we leave here at Iowa and head to next week. I think that car of yours is pretty much done for the night.
yeah, I got 15 minutes of required repair, so I'll be several laps down.
Alrighty, man. Well, best of luck heading to next week, my friend.
Thank you, sir.
Well, there you have it. Dustin Shepard, all kinds of damage on that 69 machine. See the car's pit road littered with tore up race cars right now. Well, folks, we're going to go to a quick commercial break and we'll be back here at Iowa here in a moment. Alrighty, folks, back here as we're getting ready to go back green once again. Lap number 21 of 100. Complete green flag back in the air. And right now, everybody back up to speed. You see Justin jumping back out. The 54 there as well. We'll jump to the front of the board. 22 of 100 laps complete here tonight. Again, points leader Dustin Shepard out of this event. 54 right there as well. Trying to work through. We'll drop back and take a look at Knowles because Knowles is in a great position along with JP. JP has worked his way up into the top 10 as well to make up a ton of ground on these guys. Man, can you imagine if JP or Knowles gets a win tonight, how big a chunk out of that points lead they would take? Again, this race number 12 on the season. Look at Walmack right there jumping to the inside as well of the 38 of Johnson. Walmack around the bottom of that Woody's Designs machine. Walmack, of course, the owner of Woody's Designs, along with his better half, Caitlin, as well. Of course, Caitlin, a winner from a powder puff race earlier in the year. And look at the moves that Mr. Walmack doing a great job. 3 wide into 3 and 4 underneath Phillip. And Johnson on the top side. They'll be 3 wide off of 4. Down the front straightaway, 25 will go on the board this time by. This 25 laps, a quarter of the way through this one. Womack on the bottom of the racetrack doing everything he can trying to pick up room underneath the 46 of Martin. Not able to get it done. Here comes JP back to the top side as well. JP, Womack, all these guys battling hard here deeper in the pack. 7th, 8th position right now, 26 on the board this time. Almost some contact there from Womack on the very bottom. Martin drops up. Again, still 3 wide. Beautiful 3 wide battle here at Iowa Motor Speedway. Womack on the bottom picks up 2 spots. Move Womack up into P6. Meanwhile, up front here, if we can take a look, you see some of the cars on pit road. Man, oh man, some tore up race cars. If we look towards the front here, the 36 right here, the 54, the 76 Royce, losing a spot here to the 4 of Gary. Good pass there by Gary in the top 5. Nice little battle. Still single file for the most part up front. Here goes the 54 to the bottom. That's going to be Thomas trying to look for a way around your race leader right now of Justin. Justin hanging on at the moment. So this battle at the front of the field right now between the 54 and 36 heating up. Justin right there behind him and Thomas there in second. 29 on the board. Again, over a quarter of the way through. And to the bottom of the racetrack goes the 54 machine of Thomas. And side by side down the back straightaway they go. That's going to put a big hole in the air for the cars behind them. See the 4 of Gary trying to take advantage of the side by side race for the race lead. Right now, look at the draft that Gary was able to pick up on those 2 through the front straightaway. Now, which lane does he choose? Or does he do a crossover and maybe stick it through the middle? Can't do nothing right now. He'll go to the top side. That'll push the 36 a little bit clear here. Still side by side for your race lead right now. Thomas on the bottom. The 36 machine, that's going to be Justin there on the top side. The 4 of Gary there as well. Battle up at the front of the pack right now. 31 on the board, still side by side. They go down the back straightaway. Now down the back straightaway, the 4 machine right there also doing everything he can to make something happen. Down the front straightaway once again, still side by side for your race lead. That's the 54 machine of Thomas. Up the racetrack a little bit. He'll move the 36 a little bit higher. Here comes the 4 trying to look for a way through as well. That is going to be the 4 machine of Mr. Gary. Right around the bottom, he's working with the 54 as much as he can. Now he'll dive to the inside. It's going to be 3 wide to 1 for the race lead. 3 wide here at Iowa for the race lead right now. Looks like Gary on the very bottom of the racetrack may have the run here. But now look at the still being 3 wide here 2 laps in a row. And it's brought everybody right up to him here. You see Gary washes up there. Here comes Jess Womack as well. This battle at the front of the pack is relentless, folks. Right now, the 54 Thomas doing everything he can to hang on under the 36. Now, side by side, down the back straightaway, they'll all jump in line behind him. That's going to give him Gary a big run with the cars he's got lined up with him right now. Now, it's still side by side for your race lead. The 54 machine right there on the top, on the bottom. On the top side, the 36 as well. Here comes the 4 of Gary, another big run. He'll jump up in line once again. He's going to have Mr. Womack right there with him also. Now, off of turn number 4. Trying to give each other as much room as possible. And doing a great job of it here. 35 being put on the board. And what a battle here at Iowa right now. The 54 trying to clear himself to the bottom. Not going to be enough. You see the top 6 cars now under a blanket. with this side-by-side battle up front has brought everybody to them. Still side-by-side off of turn number 4. It's been this way for a number of laps here. Man, oh man, what can you do here if you're in the top 4? Here comes Jess Womack to the bottom of the racetrack, trying to pick up third from Gary, but he is boxed in now. Now it's going to be almost 8 cars under a blanket. Almost 8 cars here under a blanket at the front of the pack. Still side by side, nowhere for anybody to go. And they are just stacked in there like sardines. Once they got side by side, everybody has stalled out. Here comes Womack looking for a way through. Who's going to get impatient here? Still side by side, the 4. Here comes JP back there. You see him in the mix as well, inching his way through. 39 on the board this time by. And oh man, still side by side. Here comes the 14 looking to the inside. Thought about making it 3 wide, but he's going to get back in line here. And we are coming up almost 10 or so laps. We have been side by side for the race lead. And they are continuing here. 8 cars right now in this front pack. Now back through the 2 once again. The 54 again, leaving plenty of room in the middle between those 2 race cars. Taking care of one another right now. But how much longer will they do that before they start trying to crowd each other around? And right now, Jess getting a big run down the front straightaway once again to the back bumper of Thomas. Thomas trying to crowd the 36 of Justin up the hill. Gary and Jess sitting right there behind them. Nowhere for them to go. Roy Speck there as well. The 38 of Brian Johnson stuck in this mix as well. Oh, nearly contact there. The 54 had to lift a little bit. Thomas is going to lose some ground, but he's still going to be underneath of him. Jess tried to help. Oh, maybe some contact from Jess to the 54 machine. Through 1 and 2, they'll keep it underneath them though, and finally, Justin will get clear and drop back down. Now look at Thomas. He's going to be trapped on the bottom underneath Gary. He couldn't get back in line with your race leader. As they head back towards 1 and 2 once again. A good race up at the front of the pack. Here comes the 4 of Gary now. Looking to the top side of the 36 of your race leader of Justin. Now 3 wide, 4 second at the moment. Now 2 and 3, maybe 4 wide here. Look at the 54 going to be put in the middle here. Here comes Mr. Jess once again. Battle still up front though. Justin still hanging on right there in the 36 machine. Again, 44 laps on the board this time by, and they've been at it for at least 15 of the last 20 laps here. Everybody's still stuck side by side. That Woody's Designs 14 out of Jess Womack right there as well. But the 4 stuck to the top side like super glue right now. 46 coming on the board this time. Now look at Womack here trying to get in line. Trying to come up with something. And easy does it. The 36 will get clear again. Move Justin further back out front here. As we're coming up on halfway, Jess maybe giving a little back bumper tag to the 36. Now looking at it, almost 3 wide down the front straightaway. Jess shoots the middle here. Oh, he's going to have a good arc into turn 1. He'll get to the bottom. Now can he get clear? Jess Womack on the inside of the 36. Now the 4 coming to the back bumper of Justin to try to help him on the top side here. still side by side behind them. This field stacked up like sardines. Here comes Royce making it 3 wide for second. Jess leaves him plenty of room. Contact between the 4 and 14. The 4 goes up the hill. He'll hang on to it. But that's going to break this front pack apart just a little bit. Somehow Womack hangs onto this car and continues along here. 49 on the board this time by. Now they'll all try to get back single file to run the race leader down. Battle there for third. See the 54s drop back to third. They're on the inside lane. Royce right there with them. The 4 kind of got knocked back there a little ways as well. The front 2 is putting a little bit of gap over this pack as we continue on to the front straightaway once again. Now Royce to the bottom one more time. Halfway through this time. It'll be 50 down, 50 to go for these guys. Halfway through this one, down the back straightaway once again. 14 to 8 on the bottom. That's going to be a lap down car. And that's going to be Wayne doing a good job staying out of everybody's way in that Miller light machine. He's going to drop way low and let this pack come on by. Nice move, nice heads up move by him. There is Dustin re-entering the racing surface as well with that tore up race car. But he will be 33 or so laps down. So we'll continue along here. 52 going on the board this time. Still side by side in this pack. That is for third. You see Jess Womack there on the back bumper of your race leader. He's right there with him again, Justin managing to hang on. Here comes Jess Womack off of turn number 4. He'll close the gap down here. Couple of car lengths now to the back bumper of your race leader. And here comes Jess to the bottom of the racetrack. He'll shoot to the bottom. He'll look for the race lead once again. Off of turns 1 and 2, headed for 3 and 4, side by side at the front of the pack. These guys are not giving up here. What a race here so far, folks. What can you really say about this? This has been just a great race. We got a little bit of internet dropping. Sorry about that, folks. And we'll continue along here. 54 100 complete. $54 100 laps complete here tonight. This is so yellow flag back out once again, folks. Yellow flag back out on the racing surface as the 91 machine goes around. 6 of them again. Noel's not able to make it through this one. You see the trouble starting right in front of them. And there's nowhere for these guys to go. So yellow back out once again. That's Captain K-Man all torn up. 57 laps complete here at Iowa Motor Speedway. Oh, just a huge check up there with the 32. And that just stacked the whole field up. And yellow out again. Man, oh man. So yellow back out here. Gary Stone, your race leader, bringing them down pit road. So everybody will head to pit road here at the moment. 76 machine of Royce, along with Mr. Darrell as well. Mr. Crowder there in that number 26 machine. Again, 58 of 100 complete here tonight. So 58 of 100 in the books here this evening, as we get ready to go back green flag racing here in just a moment. And everybody will come back down to pit road for fresh tires and fuel once again, folks. 59 laps in the books here tonight. Been a great one so far. All right. Philip Martin right now being scored your race leader after this latest caution. 59, it'll be 60 on the board this time by. So it'll be about 40 laps to go here. From Iowa Motor Speedway. So everybody will get double file here in just a moment. And 60 of 100 complete. Get ready to turn them back loose once again. And here we go. It'll be 60 of 100 complete here tonight. Green flag back in the air. And here we go. Philip Martin out front again. Nice restart at the front of the pack. Philip Martin doing a great job here tonight. Great job for that number 46, but around he goes. And yellow back out, and around the 46 goes. Yellow flag back out on the racetrack. We'll take one more look at that restart that Phil had. Man, oh man. Just went down into the corner. He's just going to lose the race car all by himself. From the race lead, he goes around. Yellow flag back out once again. Well, 62 on the board. Yellow flag back out here tonight. And we'll get ready to turn them back loose once again here in a moment. Green flag getting ready to go back out once again here in just a moment. 54 Thomas out front. In front of the 36 of Justin, then you got Jess right there as well. Of course, that is Mr. Walmack right there. And look who's made a recovery. That's Mr. Danny doing a great job recovering that car back into the top 5 here at lap number 64. Great recovery there for Danny as well. And again, we'll get ready to go back green at flag racing. Here in just a moment. So here we go, 65 out of 100 complete. So 65 laps on the board. And right now Danny is in fourth, Thomas with the race lead, Justin second, Jess there in third. Mr. Taz right here in the top 5 as well in that number 27 machine. Quite a bit of right or left front damage on that machine as well. And it's been a heck of a night here at Iowa Motor Speedway. We look back through here, Dustin Shepard. Well, he picked up a couple of spots. He's up into 24th. He may get to 23rd or so by the time this is over. See a couple of more here. See JP up in 8th. He's got Kelly's Custom Engraving number 8. Right now, $66 of 100 on the board. We get ready to go back green here once again, side by side, and green in the air. One more time out in front. That's going to be Thomas doing a great job pulling away in that 54 machine. 67 out of 100 laps complete. Right now out in front, Justin Thomas and then Jess Womack, your top 3 right now. See Jess right back in here in the 14. Yellow flag back out again. We got trouble on the racetrack. That's the 12 that went around. Nowhere for Philip Martin to go. You'll get collected here. Yellow flag back out. The yellow out here, lap number 68 out of 100 here is complete. All right, as we continue along here right now out in front, Thomas has done a great job all night. He's held off most of the challenges that he's had all evening to hang on to that 54 machine out in front. Take a look back through the pack a little bit. You got Justin there as well. Has had a great run. Jess Womack there as well. Again, in that 14 machine, having a great run also here tonight. Inside that top five, you got Jerry Stone, Jacob Heathcote right there as well. Of course, Jacob Heathcote in the 32 machine having a pretty good season so far. 70 out of 100 in the books here tonight. Heathcote there in that 32. Get ready to turn them back loose here in a moment. So, right now, when we do go back green, it's going to be just shy of 30 or so to go. Thomas out in front in the 54. Thomas out front leading the way. Right behind him, the 36 of Justin. And then you've got Mr. Jess Womack, Jacob Heathcote, and Jerry Stone, your top five. Gary Edges back there as well. Along with Ryan Johnson, Justin, JP there. That's Brad Taz Beckard in ninth. Royce back there in the 10th. And that's your top 10 as they run. And it looks like JP stands to gain the most in the point situation as they run. You can just have a bring it home with a good finish here tonight. 72 be on the board. And lots are out on the iRacing pace car. Again, that's going to be 72 on the board here tonight. Ready to go back green at flag racing. So here we go. As we wait to see the green flag fly once again. Thomas and Justin front row. Jess, Jacob, and Gary, your top five. To round this one out here at Iowa Motor Speedway. Here we go. Lights out on top the pace car. 73 on the board. And green is out, the 36. Trying to hold on in front of the 14, not able to happen. We'll be back underway. 73 laps on the board. Now everybody doing a great job here at side by side. Into 1 and 2, or 3 and 4 once again. The 54 kind of checking out on that battle. And the 36 gonna lose it around he goes. The 10 around as well. The 46 around. And yellow is out once again. And oh man, let's go back and take a look here. As we were trying to hang on to them. Looks like cold tires, these cars are just ridiculously hard to hang on to. 36 loses it. Here comes the 32 getting by. The 4 there as well. Does a great Joey Chitwood impersonation. Complete 360. Gets it straightened back out. And he'll get back on the throttle here and continue along. Yellow back out. Lap number 74. So these guys got to get round back up. We're going to grab here. Let's grab Jacob Heathcote. He's out for, well, grab Jacob. Yeah. An interesting night here. Oh, there is Gary. Gary's down there in 4. That 4 machine. Hey, Gary, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, go ahead.
Man, it's been an interesting night all night here tonight, buddy.
Hey, that it has.
It looks like here on when you get these restarts, colder tires, man, these cars look to be a handful.
Yeah, the good first 5 laps are pretty loose, that's for sure. It's a nice skating rink out here.
Well, you think you got anything for the race leader there?
Yeah, I wasn't happy to see this go single file restart, so I figured I'd start on the outside and just pull away with it, but now I gotta work for it, I guess.
Alrighty, man. Well, best of luck to you, man.
Thank you.
Get ready to go back. Oh, this is going to these the single file restarts. Never really worked well. Let's put it that way. Get ready to do that in just a moment. Oh, here we go. Laps are still on the iRacing pace car. Circling around behind the pace car right now. And again, it's been a heck of a night here so far, and we're going to have somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 or so laps to go when we do go back green. That's Jacob right there in the 32. Still out front doing a great job. He has managed to hang on through most of all this craziness. No Gary right there behind him trying to take advantage. We had our points leader destroyed earlier in the night. His car out of it. That's going to be Mr. Dustin Shepard out of this one. It's been a crazy, crazy night here at Iowa. And we still got 20 laps to go. At least here when we get the green flag. Finish this one out. So look for the lights to go off on the pace car this time by. And they are out. And it will be a single file restart. Gary will start from second. And we'll get ready to turn them. Choosing Gary there, the 91 machine Gary. Mr. Ryan back here, the 14 of Jess Walmack. Royce and JP in 6th. Or in 7th, excuse me. The 27th there of Brad Taz as well. David Knowles officially scored pretty much out of this one back in 19th. 17 laps down. So this could be a great night for JP if he can keep this car clean and keep it rolling. Pace car is off. Green flag going to go back in the air here with a little over 21 to go. Green is out. We're underway here again from Iowa. 79 of 100 laps complete on the eve. Here comes the 4 around the bottom. He's got to run. He'll jump back in the line. That's Gary trying to do everything he can. Yellow flag out. Metro Class Auto Body yellow flag out again here tonight. And that is the 5 machine running into a problem down the back straightaway, and that will put us back under caution once again. The yellow back out here tonight. What a night. It'll be less than 20 to go when we go back green this time. Less than 20 laps to go here. And we'll turn them loose again here in just a moment. and yellow flag on the racetrack. 80 out of 100 complete here tonight. Shut up in the race. 5-star Realty Group Street Stock Series. Woody Designs 100, and the cone is no more. The cone getting knocked over there. 32 still out in the front. Hanging on for now. A 4 right there with him as well. Been a heck of a night here so far as we circulate under caution once again. Let's take a look at your race stats. We've had 8 cautions for 34 laps here tonight, 7 lead changes on the evening, average lap time of a 27.170. 19 laps tick off the board. Down to 19 to go here. So again, it's been one heck of a night here tonight at Iowa Motor Speedway. I expect it to continue here. Get ready to go back green flag racing in a moment. So 18 to go on the board, or 18 to go will come up on the board this time by. 18 to go. And that'll be wild with that Ford machine, that country time machine right there behind the 32. Went along. 18 laps to go here tonight. $18 to go here, and we'll be probably 17 or 16 to go when we get the green flag. I'll be right back with you in the booth. Alright, folks, back here with you. Sorry about that. We'll get ready to go back green. You see the Ford machine is taking over the race lead out in front and continuing to lead here with 13 laps to go here tonight. That's 13 to go. "13 laps left to go here tonight from Iowa Motor Speedway." Right now, out front, that's going to be Gary in the Ford Country Time Machine. 32 sits in second right now as we get ready to go back. Green and flag racing here in just a moment. And we're in 10 or so laps to go. Here we go, getting ready to turn them back loose once again. The 32 and 4 up front. 11 laps to go this time by. Light should go out on the iRacing pace car here. We're getting back green flag racing once again. You're at Iowa. The 11 to go. Lights are off on the pace car. Can that Ford machine hang on to the race lead for 10 laps? That's all it's going to be. A 10 lap dash to the end to finish it out here tonight. Here we go. 10 laps to go this time by. And to go here. 32 and 4 on the front row. We'll turn them back. Green flag racing. Here we go. 10 to go at the strop. Here we go. Green is out. The 4 and 32 up front. 10 laps to go. And right now we'll head to turn number 1. Side-by-side battle there for third. That's going to be the 14 working to the inside. Jess Womack trying to do everything he can. The 14 trying to get in line. Can't do it. There'll be 9 to go this time by. 36 of Johnson right there as well. 9 laps to go. The 32 goes up the hill. Ryan Johnson's going to jump under him. Ryan Johnson will take over P2 now. 8 to go this time by. Gary out front. He's got a pretty good little gap if he can maintain it. Down the back straight away here. Gary doing everything he can to hang on. As we head through 3 and 4 here, coming to 8 laps to go. And right now, Gary out front in that number 4 Country Time Machine. 8 to go now. He's got a gap over the guys that are right behind him in Ryan Johnson and Jacob Heathcote. Johnson, though, taking up a little bit of room there, coming out of 2, closing in just a little bit closer. Johnson and Gary up front. Heathcote right back there as well. He's in a battle there with Jess Womack there in the 14. Womack jumps to the inside. Will take that position. Move him to third. Here comes Royce in the 76. Now the 14 to third. 32 sliding back. That's Jacob Heathcote sliding back here. Heathcote now in 4th. Look at Royce trying to poke his nose to the inside. Royce trying to pick up the position here. Gary out in front, though, still maintaining. Down the back straightaway, the battle for the race lead heating up. That's Ryan Johnson. Just a couple of cars back from Gary. Womack right there in the 14 as well. 5 laps to go this time by. Womack doing everything he can. He's all over the back of the 38 machine. Getting him a little bit free here. Johnson trying to hang on. to P2, trying to close into Gary as well, but Gary right there with him. And here comes Walmack to the bottom of Johnson. Walmack to the inside. He's got to get this pass done pretty quick if he's going to go get anything with Gary here. Nothing doing yet. They're going to fall back in the line here. 3 to go this time by. Johnson on the high side. Walmack on the bottom. And Woody's Designs 100 down to 3 laps to go. Here comes Walmack on the bottom of the racetrack for second. Now he's got to get clear of him if he's got any chance of going and getting Gary. As they're just a couple of car lengths behind Gary, but he can't get clear here. Route 3 and 4, he'll see 2 to go, and he will get clear out of turn number 4. The 14 now makes a move towards a race leader. Now, can he get there? That's going to be the question. It's going to be a 4-car war. Down the back straightaway, the 14's got some help from Heathcote. Those two need to work together if they're going to stand a chance. Now, down into the corner. Walmack, a couple of car lengths back. White flag is going to be in the air. He's going to be clear for second. He's going to have to come up with something if he's going to go get the 4 machine here. Really low on the entry. The 4 opening up the gap here down the back straightaway. The 14 just too far back. Can't do nothing with them. And coming towards turn number 4. Gary out front is going to do it. He's going to win. The Woody's Designs 100. The 14, I believe, was scored second. And Checkered is out. Congratulations to Gary. And he will bring it to the stripe here. Pull the car on the apron. Gary picking up the win tonight, folks. We'll be back for your post-race interview in just a moment. See Gary there with your win. Be right back to talk about it here in a moment. All right, let's grab Mr. Gary up here. And let's see what he has to say. Hey, Gary, Matt up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, go ahead.
All righty, Matt, for the second time on the season, walking home with a checkered flag here tonight, buddy.
Yeah, the luck is turning around.
Yep, last time you was able to pull it off at Martinsville, here tonight at Iowa. Man, did you think those guys had anything for you there at the end?
Oh yeah, I know the 14 car was fast. I definitely wasn't going to give them the inside easy. I don't know how I managed to pull away there at the end, but hey, I'm happy with it.
You did a heck of a job to get pulled away there and get a gap over those guys right behind you. You know, with this track, it was such a weird race to defend from, man.
Oh yeah, it was just, I mean, an ice skating rink out there, 10 laps, and then with a couple cautions coming, there's really got heat in the tires, so it seemed like they were cold quite a bit. So it was some interesting racing, that's for sure.
Alrighty, man. Well, you did a great job hanging on. Got the win here tonight. Anybody you'd like to thank, buddy?
Just the league and the admins for putting on a heck of a show every Monday night.
Alrighty, man. You did a great job tonight. Again, Gary, congratulations on walking home with the win here, buddy.
Thank you.
Alrighty, man. Well, hopefully your luck can continue and pick up some more, right?
Oh, absolutely.
At Country Time number 4. I
I'm
love
not
that
done
race
yet.
car. It looks good.
Thank you. Nice little Neil Bonnet throwback.
Well, again, congratulations, brother. All
Thank
right,
you.
guys. Gary got the win here tonight, and he's out there burning it down. Number 4 machine looks great on track. Again, congratulations, Gary. We'll holler at you next week.
Thank you.
All right, let's grab P number 2 here. Actually, I thought the 14 was second, but according to scoring, he's not. Hey, Jacob, it's Matt up in the booth. You got a copy? Hey, Jacob, Matt up in the booth. You got a copy on me, buddy? Hey, Jacob, Matt up in the booth. You got a copy? Jacob here. Go ahead and grab P3 here on the night. One Mr. Yeah, where's he at? Third. But there he is. Hey, Royce, Matt up in the booth. You got a copy on me?
Hey, Matt, I got you.
All right, buddy. Officially scored third here tonight, bud.
Yeah, I think that was a great race. Man, I'll tell you, it was a tight field between everybody being within a couple tenths in qualifying to, you know, restrictor plate like packs we had out there. It was fun to slice and dice.
Well, at least you had fun. That was a crazy race. I know that much.
Yeah, for sure. You know, it had a gallows in there. You know, some of which maybe we wouldn't desire too much, but um, you know, I still think we had our hearts racing towards the end, trying to figure out what lane was going to move and how we're going to work our way up.
Well, buddy, if you had a couple more laps, you think you had anything for the guys in front of you?
I'll tell you what, I think there were a lot of comers and goers. You know, some of the guys that start from the back, they moved their way up pretty good. I think there was a lot of, like I said, comers and goers, but a couple more laps. You know, who knows? Who knows? But we'll save that for next time.
All righty, man. Well, best of luck here, and we'll see you again here next week, buddy.
Awesome. Thanks for being in the booth, Matt.
All righty, man. Anybody you'd like to thank right quick?
Yeah, just wanted to thank my teammates over at Short Tracks Sim Racing Short Trackers, and want to thank all the sponsors of the series, including Taz Motorsports, Taylor Motorsports, Kelly's and Custom Graving, Touch of Glass Auto Body, and Extreme Sim TV.
All right. Thank you, buddy. Well, congratulations on third here tonight, bud.
Appreciate it.
All right, man, guys. That's going to do it here from Iowa Motor Speedway. What a night it was. And we'll see you next week once again here on Extreme Sim TV. But until then, everyone stay safe. Have a great night. God bless. What a night from Iowa. See you guys next time. Have a good one.